If you can imagine it, you can live it. Your imagination is real. If you're able to think of it, imagine it, and picture it, that means it's possible. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to ever see it. Your imagination can become reality. Actually, everything happens twice. Once in your mind, then in reality. And yeah, there's going to be people that argue, well, what about all this impossible sci-fi, blah, blah, blah. Those things can become books, movies, comics, anything. It's still an expression of art, which makes it real. Vampires and werewolves are not real, but they're real now because they're in movies, they're in pop culture, they're in our mind. We can envision it. When I say vampire, you know what I mean. So technically it's real. But even your dreams and goals, the big things, the real tangible things are still real. It's like Walt Disney. If he explained Disney World back when he first was thinking of it, people would have thought he was crazy, that people are going to fly all across the world to this swampland in Florida and they're going to go meet a talking mouse, Mickey Mouse, and all these things, and it's going to be a theme park and all this. They would have called him crazy, and they probably did call him crazy, but he imagined it. He had a dream and he brought it to reality. And Disney and Orlando is one of the, I think it has the most connected flights throughout the world. And it used to be this swampland, and now it's one of the most visited places on the planet. So yeah, your imagination might be called crazy. It might be something that's far-fetched, but you can still make it happen if you back it by action. You imagine it, and then you develop a strategy, a plan, a system, and you back it by action, habit, and work to make it a reality, to bring it to life. But don't just think that, oh, I'm just daydreaming, or that this is just a wish, whatever. It can be reality if you want it to be, if you work hard enough for it. If you can't live without it, when it becomes a desire, not just a daydream. But so many people are stuck dreaming. They don't have a plan. They don't have a burning desire to go get it. They just want it to be this thing that they can think about and dream about while they're at their job they hate, in relationships they hate, in a city or town that they hate, in a life that they ultimately hate. But it's just this getaway in their mind. It's almost like a drug. It's almost like the same thing as just going to, smoke weed or get some alcohol. Is to take your mind off of that world or your reality. But yeah, if you can imagine it, you can live it. Know that no matter how big it is, no matter how fancy or financially rich you are, you can have it. You just have to work towards it. And when you start doubting, when you start not believing it, then of course you're not going to get it, because you don't even believe it. So you're not going to put action and work behind it. That's why belief is so powerful. Is you can tell if somebody believes something or not because they take action and have faith doing it. If somebody doesn't believe, they're not going to put any work in. They're not going to get off the couch. If I believe I can be Mr. Olympia, I'm going to hit the gym every day that I'm supposed to. I'm going to diet and hone my diet in the way I'm supposed to. I'm going to be coachable by my trainer the way I'm supposed to. But if I don't really believe it, I'll miss a day here and there. I'll start, lying about my calories. I'll kind of listen to my coach. Same thing with anything else. The business, dating, spiritually, financially. If you truly believe it, you're going to go all in. You're going to be disciplined. When you don't truly believe it and you doubt even yourself, you'll put one foot in, one foot out, because you want to back way out. Or you'll have excuses of why you didn't succeed, why you didn't make it. Oh, I could have been Mr. Olympia, but I could have played in the NFL, but I could have traveled the world, but I could have been a millionaire. But you always have a way out. You always have an excuse of why you didn't achieve. And people don't admire excuses. They admire people that went out and did. Those are going to be the people talked about. And that doesn't mean you have to invent the next iPhone or something. People talk about that, about their mom and dad sometimes, about their grandparents sometimes. And it could have been something simple, but that person, that grandparent, that parent didn't make excuses. They might never be a millionaire. They might never, impact the world, but they impacted their kid because they didn't make excuses. Maybe they were a single parent and they worked multiple jobs. Maybe they just made things happen, and that person, to that kid, to you, that's a hero. That's somebody that is worth looking up to. So, little off topic there, but if you can imagine it, you can live it. Know that. So truly believe it, and then put in the work behind it, and you'll have the life you want. This was consistency day 284. Keep following along. If you got anything from this message, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.